Alright y'all, so my base is already done for this look. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is remove my makeup from my nose down in around my cheeks, just where I want to put my fake cut open mouth. So first I'm going to go in with just a microfiber towel that's used to take off makeup, and then I'm going to go in with some micellar water. And then after that, I'm just going to make sure it's completely dry, because you want to make sure that your face is completely dry before you go in with the liquid latex. So the next thing I'm going to do is go in with the liquid latex, and I'm going to cover my entire mouth and my cheeks area where I'm going to put my tissue paper. And I told y'all in my last video that liquid latex is so strong, y'all. And so you'll see my face tune up so much while I'm doing this, and it made it even worse that I could only breathe out of my nose, and the fact that I was putting the liquid latex around my mouth and having to breathe it into my nose, I was dying. But anyway, so basically I'm just going to repeat these steps. I'm going to cover my mouth with liquid latex and then put over a layer of tissue, and then go over the tissue with liquid latex again, just to go ahead and get my base down. And then I'm also going to be using a blow dryer this time, because I use a lot more liquid latex and it takes a little bit longer to dry. So to speed this process up, so I'm not doing this all night long, I just went ahead and blow dried my mouth after I put on the liquid latex. After going in with the tissue paper, I'm going to go ahead and go in with some cotton rounds just to make this thick enough so I can actually put the thread through at the end of the video. So I'm going to go in with 2 cotton rounds and then cover that with the liquid latex again, and then go in one more time with another layer of tissue. And again, I'm going to be using the blow dryer. It makes it so much faster, because if I didn't, I would have been sitting there all night waiting for the liquid latex to dry. So once I go in with this last layer of tissue paper, I'm going to go ahead and add some foundation on top of everything, just to make it my skin tone or close to my skin tone. And after foundation, I'm just going to go ahead and go in with some blush, and I use like a pinkish tone just to help the color of the blood and everything once I applied it. So after applying the blush, I'm going to go ahead and cut open the mouth and stretch it out, and just make sure that I have it wide enough so that way I can add the thread in. And after cutting open the mouth, I'm going to add in some black paint to my lips area, just to make it give it that bruised, cut open, dried up blood look. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with some red blood on the perimeter of that, just to give it some more depth and to just really give it the effect that my mouth was cut open. And then after that, I'm going to go in with the actual blood gel, which is the blood that kind of is a little chunky, actually has some texture to it. And then I'm going to go ahead and make the holes for my thread. And I didn't add the part of me threading my mouth only because I was looking in the mirror and you really couldn't see me do it anyway. But I will say my thread was a little too thick, so it was a little challenging because I didn't make the holes big enough. I'm just adding the blood all over my mouth, and then I'm making holes with the scissors so I can actually put the thread through. And once I put the thread through, I'm just going to go over the thread with some blood, and just kind of add some finishing touches to the look, cut the extra strings of the thread off, and then really just try and complete the look. So I ended up using an old white t-shirt, and I added some blood on my neck and on the t-shirt. And I cut up the t-shirt just a little bit. Well, actually a lot. I cut it up a lot. Just to kind of give the effect that I was really getting my mouth cut open. You know, spooky season. And this is the final look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And make sure you go and check out my last spooky season video if you haven't. And I will see you guys in my next one.